What's good, you guys? Just doing a quick video on my Expedition front end swap for my 98 F-150. So this is not a guide, but it's just showing what you need. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's really easy to do. So let's get started. So for the fenders, uh, these were pretty easy to put on. There's really no work to them other than, putting the fender washers to give it the proper height. Uh, I think I used like 10 or 12 or something like that on each corner right here, like four-ish around here, and I think I used like 2 or 3 right here. Didn't really need much. As you can tell, it does. I do need to line this up just a little bit better, but since this thing's pretty dry rotted, I didn't want to crack it right now, and I need to replace my windshield anyways. So I'm planning on getting the Expedition window, the cow panel or whatever it's called, when I replace the window, because I need to do something about the windshield sprayer, which is built into these on the Expedition. If you want to keep your F-150 setup, you need to drill some holes and switch them over from your stock hood to this. That's pretty much it. For the fenders, the body lines do match up, but keep in mind, since these did have the factory fender flares, it just has the divots for when they were installed. Easiest way is to either get some fenders without the fender flares, or if you're like me that just got a really good deal on the front end, just fill it up with Bondo or fiberglass or whatever you want. I mean, I'm gonna have to paint this shit anyways. From there, for the hood, you can keep the stock hinges and the stock hood struts from the F-150. If you're sort of shot, or if you need to replace them. But if you want to save some money, like if your junker charges you for every little freaking thing, like LKQ, then just keep your stock ones. So that way you don't spend more than you need to. You need the header panel from the Expedition. Whether you're doing an 03 to 06 or 07 to 14 Expedition, you need the header panel so that way you can mount up your headlights just fine. This was really easy. Literally, I just unbolted this bracket right here from both sides. Unbolted the old one, put on the whole bracket at once. That was it. Let's see what else. For the headlights, the turn signal, you can just plug it in like if it's stock 97203. For the headlight though, for the actual lights, for the low beam, high beam, you're either gonna have to cut off the end from the stock truck and splice on the ends from the headlight itself and just go from there, or buy a pigtail adapter that converts it from, what is it? I think it's an H7 or whatever, from the 987-03 to the 9005 and 9006 for the low beam, high beam on these trucks. It's really easy. You can either do that or splice it in. Like I said, really easy. The hood latch, you can keep using the stock F-150 hood latch, and whatever this bracket's called, I don't know, hood latch bracket, of course, I don't freaking know, whatever this is. You can keep this stock from the truck. If you need to replace it because yours was in an accident, just swap it out with the Expedition shit. But if not, you're good like that. For the header panel, mine had this little like air vent right here. If you have a transcooler like mine does, you're going to need to there we go. You're gonna need to cut it so that way it can clear this. If you don't have a transcooler, just go at it like it is on this side. That's basically it on that. Wiring, like I said, just get the pigtail adapter or splice it into the stock ones and you're good. As for the bumper reinforcement bar, what I did is I ordered the brackets. I think I paid like $40 shipped to my door for both of them. I just bolted them onto the reinforcement bar. From there, I just mounted it onto the actual ends of the truck frame, and I just kept playing with it until I got it right. Once I got it right, I just threw on a little tack, pulled everything off, and re-welded. It's really easy. Or if you don't want to weld, or if you don't have a welder, just kind of do the same thing, except just get some big old vice strips or whatever, hold it in place, drill a hole, and just get some bolts and tie it down. Really easy, nothing hard about it. Let me see if I can think of anything else, because this was such an easy swap. There's literally nothing to it. Look, like you can see, everything just bolted on just fine. Oh yeah, try to get the little stupid beauty cover right here. When I got it from the Expedition, it didn't have it. But then again, I paid $200 for the whole front end, so I'm not gonna complain. But yeah, if you can get it, because you know, kind of helps hide this. But you might need to, you know, cut it so you can, that we still have access to the little spare tire rod whenever you need to. Nothing too hard, pretty straightforward. Oh, the only other thing I can think of is right here. It had like a little lip that was hitting the edge of the fender, and that wasn't allowing me to properly align everything. So I just took a flap disc, sanded it down, and now I can get in here. Other than that, there was really no problems with this. It was straightforward, really easy. And up next for this truck, I'm planning on doing brand new headlights, fog lights, and taking her down to TJ and get painted for cheap, so I can paint match the camper shell, the front end, the whole thing. I just don't know what color I want, or I might just hit it with Raptor liner. I don't freaking care, or know yet. You guys got any questions, let me know. Take care and have a good night.